Jay, hey,
Coming up, it's a rematch from Week 4, where the Rams won their 9th in a row against the Cardinals. Can LA sweep for a 5th straight season? Find out next on Monday night.
We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Cardinal team as they get ready here. They come off a disappointment last time out that put an end to their modest 3-game win streak. Meanwhile, for the visiting Rams, they've been as hot as anyone. The win last week makes it 9 out of 10.
The results are hard to argue. If there's a team better suited for the postseason right now, I don't know who they are.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the former first-round pick.
Jay, how you gonna make somebody know who that is?
From Utah State, it's Jordan Love. They'll start by running the option to the right. He's got a first down past the 30 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing. Love.
Dang, they get to me right on the floor.
Looking deep downfield. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards. First down, Love to pass. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. A gain of 6 there on first.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of the formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there, couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. On the option, here's Elliott. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs,
Jayla going with
you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Bro, they tearing the field up on my end.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that is touchdown Cardinals. Quintez Cephus, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the
almost got it.
Extra point fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Huh?
So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by the third overall pick in April's draft, the rookie from North Dakota.
Why are you whispering?
Trey Lance.
Huh?
There's a lot of good to watch in the game last
what about
week.
it?
He threw 4 touchdown passes. A little bit
and y'all scared?
The 2 interceptions.
Yeah, the 2 pick.
Yeah, you want the ratio really to be
y'all scared?
3-1 as opposed to the 2-1 that he had. But it is something to build on. They didn't get the
You don't be scared talking all that shit, but now all of a sudden, there's a bug in the house. That motherfucker's scared.
Much materializing as he'll get forward only for about a yard. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 11 carries,
you scared of it?
61 yards and a touchdown.
They look like a team that really emphasized the running game in the offseason. They were going to build around it. Didn't matter if they were going to run gap scheme, counter scheme, whatever. They've got to run just a little bit of space.
No, Jaylee, don't say that.
He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one
Where you going?
won or lost a game.
Where you going?
Pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on third down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape.
Where my mom at?
They're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown? Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Bro, everybody getting a target.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on his first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. To throw, it's Lance. He'll buy some time right. Touchdown, Rams! Derrick Henry with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
Yeah, get up and eat.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all. And if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
Elliott going to get it again on second down. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after one.
Probably should have ran, man. That's my man. Oh, no.
He got
He got
and
it.
he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in week 4, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
Every year they do that. Every year they do this. Same day.
Down right there. Miles Jack there to make the tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And he'll be brought
that way.
down
It's right there.
at the 45-yard line. 9
That way.
yards, and that leaves him just
Not
short,
Hollywood
so
Bowl.
third and less than a yard.
She's sleepy. She wouldn't label me, but Juliana, right? So she didn't.
On the option, here's Elliott. Uses the stiff arm. He will have the first down as he's brought down up near
You leaving me?
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up third downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset.
Yeah, because I tried to get her to lay down with us, and she'll lay here, then she'll look over.
They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
This nigga just stiff on me.
Power running by Zeke. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does
that's some fries.
good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs.
I ain't even want that food.
He's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. The Love's throw taken in by Green here. And this is going to be another first down as it's
where you going? Come here.
29-yard line.
J-Love.
That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along.
What's wrong with you?
Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from, working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Devon Godchaux up to make the tackle. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Love now. He'll get this to Elliott. They'll go for a gain of 7, and they're going to have a 3rd down. Love from the gun. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Sam Hubbard has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. And Hopkins' kick.
Oh, he almost missed it.
And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because you know after the sack there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Ooh, right there.
Set to
Kenny
begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Ooh, right there.
Hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see
I thought he pulled it. Oh.
When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
These two teams, remember, met in Inglewood earlier in the year with the Rams coming out on top. So a win here in Arizona would give them the season sweep. Here's 2nd and 10.
I told you, that's what her feet should do. Oh, wow. Hey, stop saying that.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here's Lance to throw it. Flush to his right. That'll be caught. It's Kupp. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
I tried to feed.
What her little feet at? Oh, just her hand. What's her damn foot?
Right there.
Oh, she got socks on now, so it's gonna be harder. Juliana. She was just laying on me.
Coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, wow. Come on, Barkley, catch him.
And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. He let one slip away last week as well, so now 2 fumbles lost in as many weeks.
Well, we were out of practice, and we watched him work. And what did his quarterback
do? Damn, Juliana, wake up.
Two-hand monster.
And we looked at each other. Two-hand. Oh, I get it. Two-hand monster. Both hands on the football. Taking care of it. Putting it away so the ball doesn't get dropped.
The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to...
Yeah, wake your ass up.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle
Get up.
for 3, except in certain situations.
What the hell do you
ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes...
Give me that.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the rookie.
Pat Surtain.
And the Rams are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance.
Oh, I ain't trying to do that.
Caught on the right side by Jones. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch.
Dude.
Especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds.
So tired.
Tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Yo.
If you will.
Oh, I like it.
A 2nd down
me
pass
see it
play there,
again.
but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Lance going to throw. Man open, here is Jones. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
He wouldn't be Julio if he didn't catch it like that.
The out route can be very dangerous when you throw it to a guy like Julio Jones. If you try and undercut it, he can turn into a big play. But the reason he's able to get it so often is because of his ability to push people deep, and they have to respect that.
Throwing on 1st down is Lance. That'll be caught by Kupp. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big connection on that one. 37 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been
That linebacker can't guard NT.
and sometimes spectacular.
That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. Touchdown. Michael Thomas with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Rams are going to jump back in front. Coup for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken in at the 3. A lane opens.
Whoa.
Past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
She had a lot, so she's probably not going to get that much this time.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. The Love's throw caught here by Metcalf. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Love. And he'll find Everett there, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 34-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. Hopkins' kick is good. And the lead is down to 1 now, 14-13. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me,
I keep getting closer and closer. They never block him.
Late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
This taken in at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground.
Oh, wow.
And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of
Let me
play.
start running with Derrick Henry.
An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities.
Oh, wow.
I guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
It's a loss of 2, now third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't
What
know
was
if they
that?
didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And it's been like this all night long. No
Yeah.
They stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Pressure comes,
Come
and the
on.
Cardinals break
Run at that.
And now they're looking for 19 yards here on third down following 2 negative plays. Sliding out of the pocket. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. And they'll go for it. Lance, instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the
Wow. All right, Matty.
Shaquille Griffin with a pick. Fights him off. Dances by him. And the Cardinals are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Love. And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The Rams calling on their nickel set here.
Probably starting to eat more because she's getting bigger.
Here's Love.
Yeah.
Open man is
Why would she?
the tight end. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first.
Just stop at, since she had 45 or, yeah, had 45, just give her like 30 or 35.
And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can...
Bro, there's no way.
Totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the
Dude,
football.
10.
You're going to take care
up
of
high.
it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you
Alright,
can't
bro.
play the offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Burp.
Tenth carry now for Derrick Henry. Fights through him. And he'll get this up to about the 40. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. 52 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. A good running there by Kamara on first down as he takes this ahead for a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Lance.
That's what I've been waiting for right here.
He's going to let this go.
Oh.
Back in the end zone. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
She got clothes in there. Remember the sweatsuits I bought her? No, just she got a different shirt. Just give her a different shirt. She need a wipe down, really. Well, bad. I just give her one tomorrow.
At the Cardinals' 32-yard line.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing in the colleges delivered to the NFL.
On the move to his left. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught. He's got it.
Yeah, but it might be too thick.
Julio Jones with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it.
No.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And some good special teams coverage
What's
as they
that?
bring him down just outside of the 15.
Melatonin.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
No.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
someone
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Julie, do not do that. You did it. Please stop. All right.
You're watching the NFL.
You get mad at me because you on a roll.
Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football with their trail here as we get set to bring you the 4th and final quarter.
I ain't did nothing. Give me my arm then, chump. Oh, shit.
From the 24, Love. A dump off to Elliott. Oh, a solid stiff arm. It's an open field.
Bro, there's no way Zeke playing like that. They wouldn't want it to me.
A big play that time on the catch and run. Well, you don't become a 2-time rushing champion in this league without being able to shed some tackles, and Ezekiel Elliott does just that on this latest run. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. Love. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Love looking to throw it. And that is incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Again, it's Love. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On second down, Elliott. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Cardinals on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 10. Now Love. And this is going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And Hopkins' kick is good. And that'll get the lead down to 5. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, fourth quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. As the Rams offense comes back out, here is the NFC playoff picture coming into the weekend. What we do know, Charles, they will be in the playoffs. They currently sit at pole position number 1, but nothing's set in stone right now. They still have to earn that top spot.
And it makes me reflect back to preseason when you and I do our tours of camps. The prevailing message in each and every one of them was what? Win the division.
Win the division.
Win the division. You know you're in the playoffs. It means something. It means a home game. It means a number of other things, but winning the division is paramount. You're right. They won't step off the gas here.
On first down, Lance eluding the pressure right. He completes it to Henry. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Play action. Now it's Lance. Flushed out right. And this one's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 28. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And this one is incomplete.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
And down inside the 15 he goes. 67 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Rams add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Cardinal offense coming back out. Let's give you a look at the playoff race. Now, this is into the weekend in the NFC. And as we take a look at the playoff picture, certainly still a lot of jostling to go in these final few weeks. For the moment, they would be a wild card team. Far from locked up, but that's why this is exciting. These last few weeks, a lot to play for.
So much to play for. And remember, 7 teams in each conference go to the playoffs instead of 6. And not to mention, remember when the league made that move a few seasons ago to put divisional games at the end of the year? So you get to week 16 and 17, you're playing for playoff spots, and you're playing divisional games. Couldn't be more exciting than that.
Love now to pass on first down. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Love now. And that's Elliott, complete. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Well, for Trey Lance, not only was he the youngest quarterback in the 2021 draft class, but many say he had the strongest arm, too, and he showed it off here.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be...
Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
On 2nd and goal, Lance escaping the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5, that's a whale of a game. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
Lance and company going on fourth down. They're turned away on fourth and goal. And this Cardinal defense comes up with a goal line stand. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott. That'll bring up 2nd down. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. On third down, Love. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. And he'll take it on this side of midfield. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for L.A., the win moves them to 12-1 now on the year. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, it's a potentially fatal blow to their playoff chances as they drop to 6-7 on the year. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions.
Die. Wait.